of Daytime Blue Ridge is sponsored by For a great getaway or an afternoon adventure, be sure to check out the Bedford Wine Trail in the scenic region of Bedford County. The trail consists of 6 wineries, all with unique wines and scenery to enjoy. But before you go, stop in here at the Bedford Welcome Center to pick up your trail map and brochure. This map will help you find your way, and the passport is for each winery to stamp. Collect all 6 and return for a special gift. You'll love it, I guarantee. Stop on the trail, LeoGrande Vineyards and Winery. This gorgeous, sprawling winery located in Good was a lifelong dream for owner and winemaker Norman LeoGrande, a dream that started as a young boy.
Where I got the incentive to be here and to do this really was my grandfather, who was a winemaker in Italy. And when he moved to this country, and of course I was born here, but I used to help him as a little boy in his winery, which was in his basement, you know, with his barrels and his wine and so forth. And it just struck me at that point that I said, that is what I want to do someday, and that is what I want to be someday.
So for years, Norman saved and eventually came upon farmland in this part of Bedford. He knew it was the perfect setting for his winery. And as you look around, you can see why. What you see behind me used to be tobacco fields before Norman bought it about 27 years ago. Today, visitors can enjoy 8 different varieties of wine, all while taking in a beautiful view of Sharp Top and the Blue Ridge Mountains. Norman showed me around his property and pointed out the grapes he says grows best here, many of which go against the grain as to what is recommended in this region.
I do a Barbera, I do a Sangiovese, I do a Nebbiolo. The Syrah was highly not recommended. Sauvignon Blanc that I grow was not recommended. I also do a Chardonnay and now a Chambourcin and Cab Franc.
I decided to try them myself. A couple he recommended, his Nebbiolo, Chardonnay, and Sangiovese. It's got a little bit of sweetness to it, but not.
It does, but it is completely dry.
I found them all exceptional with a unique blend of flavors. Norman says these tastings are used to not only educate, but to simply help visitors find a wine they like.
Don't let wine intimidate you. Wine can be very intimidating, especially with your critics and your wine connoisseurs. What's important is that you find something that you enjoy. Doesn't matter what is rated or what somebody says about it. If I serve you a wine that's 100-point wine and you didn't like it, okay, what good is it, you know?
When you find that perfect wine, sit back and enjoy the surroundings. The vineyard stretches out over 12 acres of land and sits on property that spans 400 acres. There are animals and plenty of places to relax. Whether it's here on the Adirondack chairs or taking a sunset on the porch, take the time to discover this gorgeous setting that for Norman is his labor of love.
It's almost therapeutic when you're working in the vineyard sometimes, you know. I actually talk to the vines, believe it or not. No, I enjoy the winemaking very much.
LeoGrande Vineyard and Winery is open from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Wednesday through Sunday. You can find them on Facebook, and for more on the Bedford Wine Trail, visit their website at thebedfordwinetrail.com.